Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, friends. Well, here we are, our class Friday, 6 p.m. We are supposed to have our English class. And this time, we have to begin the class checking an exercise which was dealing with use of English. You know, it is in the workbook, page number 34. On page 34, we have the reading and use of English, but in reality, this exercise that you have on page 34, it is use of English, part 4. This is the part of, please, there is a microphone. Maria, would you switch off the microphone? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, friends, this is the reading and use of English, because in the exam, remember that in your exam, you have the reading comprehension and the use of English together. It has a duration of 1 hour and 25 minutes approximately. And in 1 hour 25, you have to do the 4 parts of use of English. And this exercise on page 34, it is the part 4, the typical part 4. Remember, they give you a sentence and you have to write a very similar sentence. And you have a space in blank and you have to write between 2 minimum and 5 maximum. This is use of English part 4. And then in your exam, you have the use of English part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. This is part 4. And then you have reading part 1, but it's 5 because 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. Reading 5, reading 6, and reading 7. Conclusion. In your real exam, reading and use of English, you have 4 parts of use of English and 3 parts of reading comprehension. But in this homework, page 34, workbook, they are practicing with you the 4th part of the use of English exam, the typical use of English part 4. Let's check this out. Let's go to the book. Give me a second. And here it is. It says, for questions 1 to 6, complete the second sentence so that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence using the word given. Don't change the word given. You must use between 2 and 5 words, including the word given. And they give you an example, which is number 0. And we have to begin with number 1. I want to check number 1 with you. Number 1 says, I had an invitation for Miranda to join her ice skating tomorrow. And you have to write a similar sentence, but using the elements they give you, which is a constriction, because now you cannot repeat the sentence with your own words. You have to use delay, and the beginning is the train driver announced that there what? In the example say would be a delay, right? In the number 1, I had an invitation for Miranda to join. You have to use go. Sorry, I was confused. Miranda invite me. Very good, very good. Invite me. We have 1 answer. No more answers. Me to go, Anna. So we have Iria, me to go. Anna, me to go to. Maria, me to go. And Alex, me to go. Yes, friends. So the answer is me to go. Anna, the to is not necessary at the end, because it's a Miranda invited me to go ice skating, not to go to ice skating, no. You say to go, and now ing, to go ice skating. Very good. So number 1 is perfect. Number 2, Lee told us he was sorry that he hadn't come to our party. Very good. And now you have to use the preposition for. Lee apologized for not coming, Iria, for not coming, Alex, for not coming, Anna. And now Maria, for not coming. Yes, very good, friends, very good. Number 3, Alice told Tom she thought he had scratched her car. And now you have to use of. Alice accused what? Alice accused Tom of scratching Anna. Tom of scratching Alex. Tom of scratching Maria. Tom of scratching Iria. Excellent, friends. Perfect. Alice accused Tom of scratching the car. Now, number 4. In the end, I got my sister to agree that I could borrow her dress. And you have to use lend. I finally persuaded what? Persuaded my sister to lend me, Iria, Anna, her sister to lend me, and Alex, my sister to lend me. Yes, yes. Maria, my sister to lend me. Yes. I finally persuaded my sister to lend me her dress. 5. I told the hotel receptionist that my room was too small. And you have to use about. I complained what? About my room being Iria, about my room was Anna, about my room being Alex, and Maria about my room being, yes, about my room being. That's the answer. I complained about my room being too small to the hotel receptionist. Excellent, friends. And now 6. We were warned by the policeman about the traffic jam ahead, and you have to use there. The policeman warned what? As there was, Iria. As there was, Alex. As there was, Anna. Okay. Yes. The policeman warned us. There was. You can use that, Maria. Yes. As that is acceptable. That there was a traffic jam ahead. Excellent, friends. Excellent. I am very satisfied with this first exercise. Now let's go to the second. It is in the in the workbook. We continue the workbook, but now page 35. It is a text typical of part 6, that is reading. Remember, I told you at the beginning that there are 4 parts of use of English, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 reading, 6 reading, 7 reading. This is 6. They give you a text, and apart from the text, they give you some other short paragraphs with letters A, B, C, D, etc. And then you have to insert these letters in the numbers in blank that you have in the text. This is typical of reading part 6. Now, in number 1, friends, what is your letter? E for Iria, and for Alex is the same E, and Anna E also, Maria E. So you coincide, and you are right, because the answer is E, yes. So you have 1 mark. Now, number 2 for you. Well, for Iria is letter C, and for Maria is letter C, for Alex is letter C, and for Anna is letter C. You coincide. Friends, perfect, because it is letter C. So now you have 2 marks. Take into account that they are 6, you need 4 to pass. With 2 more correct answers, you are passing this imaginary reading comprehension evaluation. 3. What is the letter for 3? G for Iria. And Maria G, and Alex G too. And Anna G. You coincide again, and you are right again. So you have now 3 marks. Number 4. A for Iria, A for Maria, A for Alex, and Anna A. Very good, friends. You are passing, because now you have, all of you have 4 marks, so you are passing. Let's see if we can improve our marks to make it better. 5. What is the letter for you? B for Iria, B for Maria, B for Alex. Oh my God, you coincide again. And Anna B, yes. If with 4 you are passing and you have good, With 5, you have very good. Let's see if you can get the excellent. If you have 6, out of 6, you get excellent. Number 6, F for Iria, and for Alex is F the same, and for Maria, F the same, and for Anna, F. Excellent. You are excellent in reading comprehension. I'm very, very satisfied with this, the result of this homework. Thank you very much for taking this so seriously. Maybe you don't remember, but this is unit number 8. My plan is to finish unit number 8 today. And you know, friends, what happens after unit number 8? That you have your mock test number 4. It is an exam that you have. So we are preparing for that exam because, friends, maybe you think, I am a student, I need to pass it. Yes, it's true. But I, the teacher, I need you to pass it because this is my work. So we have to study very hard for next class. Next Friday, we have the mock test number 6, right? And we are practicing for this. Well, now, very good. Let's go to the student's book. Student's book. What page? Page 90. Student's book, page 90. Give me a chance to show you the student's book. Here. Reading and use of English, part 1. Well, reading and use of English exam, part 1 is use of English, part 1. What is the characteristic of use of English, part 1? They give you a text with the spaces in blank, but then they give you 4 options, A, B, C, or D, and you have to choose. So we are going to do this exercise. I refer to exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, look at the exercise 2. Read the article quickly. How do people make money on YouTube? Well, I am not interested in this. I am not interested that you answer this, sorry. I prefer you to do number 3, right? So let's go to exercise 3 directly. It says, for questions 1 to 8, read the article again and decide which answer, A, B, C, or D, best fits in each gap. And they give you 0 as an example, anyone. So in 0, anyone is the answer. You continue with the rest. Remember, friends, we are practicing for your exam next Friday. So take it seriously, use your dictionaries, and when you finish, send me a message. Well, Maria finished. Alex finished. Frankie boy finished. Anna finished. Very good. Well, listen. YouTube millionaire celebrities, geeks, musicians, teenage boys in their bedrooms, anyone can now become a global internet sensation and a millionaire in the number one. What is your letter in number one? B for Anna, and for Maria is B2, and for Frankie boy is letter B, and Alex B. Very good, friends, because B, process, is the correct word. I repeat, anyone can now become a global internet sensation and a millionaire in the process. In between the amusing videos of animals doing strange things and skateboarding accidents, people are building in number two. Building what? What letter? C for Maria, and for Frank is C, and for Anna is letter C2, and for Alex is letter B. Well, in reality, it's careers. Letter C is the answer in number two. People are building careers by uploading videos. In number three, friends, opinion, A for Anna, A for Maria, and for Frank is letter D, and for Alex is letter A. A is the answer, recent. In recent years, there have been many success stories of people who started at home with just a webcam and how now huge followings. With over 100 million visitors to YouTube every month, advertisers have started what in number four? With the preposition on. Letter C for Anna, letter C for Alex, letter C for Maria, and letter C for Frankie. Yes, letter C is correct, focusing on the most popular video makers to take advantage of their loyal five what? A for Anna, and for Alex is letter C, and for Frankie is letter C, and for Maria letter C. Everybody goes to Watcher, but it's not Watcher, it's public, to their loyal public. Last year, YouTuber Michael Buckley, number 6, what letter? D for Frankie, D for Maria, D for Anna, and Alex. D, yes, good, announced, very good. Announced that he was making over, my God, $100,000 a year from YouTube advertisements alone. The YouTube payment system works on a pay-per-click basis. Effectively, the amount of money you, A for Frankie, D for Maria, D for Anna, and Alex D. Well, in reality, it is letter D, earn. That you earn is determined by the number of views you get. A video of around 1 million views, which is number 8, letter B for Anna, B for Frankie, B for Alex, and who else? Maria B. Yes, typical, which is typical for popular YouTubers, may bring in about $1,000. And now, let's continue with the grammatical aspect of this unit, because we have to study again, my friends, the reported speech. Something that maybe you remember, maybe you don't remember, or maybe you remember but not very well, I don't know, but we have to revise this again. I mean, I need to prepare you in order to avoid problems in the exams with this topic, which is the reported speech. Someone says something in a determined place, in a determined moment, and when the time passes, someone asks me about what the person said maybe yesterday, maybe a year ago, or maybe 3 minutes ago, right? And then I have to tell the person in a correct way, which is the reported speech. I am reporting what the person said in the past. The past can be 2 minutes ago or 2 years ago, but it's the past. So I have to make some changes, logically, because now is not the moment when the person said that. In real life, you have to be more careful, but in the exam, it is, how can I say, standardized. If the person says something in present, you are going to report it in past, simple past. If the person says something in past, you report it in past perfect, etc., etc. But I don't want to tell you that. I want to show you that in a chart that I found on the internet. So let me show you this because I think that you will understand everything, or maybe not understand because you understand. Maybe you can remember the topic better if I show you a picture with colors and everything that little children like you sometimes prefer. Where is it? Where is it? Reported speech here. But maybe it is difficult for you to see this on your screen. I don't know, to be honest. But I prefer to send it to you to your WhatsApp group. So that's what I'm doing. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here. Well, maybe you receive it now in your WhatsApp group. So it's better for you to see it on your mobile phone, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good. Did you receive
Yeah.
it? Very good. Fantastic. Now you have it there. And this chart, reported speech, it says, let me see. It gives you the tense chart. Where is it? So you can see perfectly well how the present simple becomes past simple, right? And they give you the example. The direct speech, that is what the people said in reality, something like, I work in Paris. When you report it some days later, or some hours later, or some minutes later, you pass the present work to the past worked. He said he worked in Paris. And then you have the example of present continuous. And he says, when the person speaks in present continuous, you have to use the past continuous. If the person says, I am working, when you report, you say, he said he was, no, he is, because now it is past continuous. He said he was working. The past simple becomes past perfect. Observe the example. I worked. When you report, he said that he had worked. The past continuous becomes past perfect continuous. For example, I was working becomes, he said that he had been working. The present perfect simple becomes past perfect, similar to the simple past, right? So the simple past becomes past perfect, and the present perfect becomes past perfect. Example, I have worked becomes, he said that he had worked, similar to the simple past. That's why, my friends, when in the exam they give you the reported speech for you to use the direct speech, and they give you a report. He said that he had past perfect. Sometimes we are confused if when the person spoke in the direct speech, if the person was speaking in simple past or if the person was speaking in present perfect. That's why you have to read the complete sentence to understand if you have to use the simple past or the past perfect. You have to be careful with that. We are going to practice that anyway. It says that the present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. For example, I've been working, I have been working, present perfect continuous becomes, he said that he had been working, past perfect continuous. The past perfect, if the person uses past perfect in the direct speech or direct speech, both pronunciation are acceptable, then you have to continue with the past perfect because there is nothing behind past perfect. I had work, he said that he had worked. There is no other possibility. The past perfect continuous, the same. You continue in past perfect continuous because there is nothing at the back of past perfect continue or past perfect simple. So if the person says, I have been working, you have to report it. He said that he had been working, the same thing, because there are no more possibilities. Now you have more notes, interesting notes, other verb forms. When the person speaks and uses will, you report it with would. I will work, he said that he would work. So you change the will for would. Why? Because would is considered to be like something similar to the past of will. If the person used can, you report with could, because you know that could is the past of can. I can sing, he said he could sing. If the person used must, my God, there is no past for must, you have to use had to. I must work, he said he had to work, because must doesn't have a past. May becomes the past, might. May I help you? He asked, no, he said, he asked, él preguntó, it is a question. He asked if he might, the past of may, might, if he might help me. Now, shall becomes should, because it is the past of shall. What shall I do? He asked what he should do. Preguntó qué debería hacer él. Now, pronouns sometimes change. And it says, be careful. Remember, pronouns sometimes change. Study these examples. Don't tell him, he said. No le digas, dijo él. He asked me not to tell him. There is no change in this case. But observe the other example. I like you, Mary told me. That this you is me. So when you report, you have to change this pronoun. Mary told me that she liked me. See the change? She said, I like you, I love you, but this you is me, so I have to change. But I think you understand this, yes or no? I think it's simple. Now, I would like to go to the right, the time references. Let's see the notes that we have in the chart about time references. It says, direct speech. Now, in the indirect speech, it becomes then. So now becomes then. Lo que la persona dijo, ahora se convierte entonces el blah, blah, blah. So now becomes then. Today becomes that day, because today, 2 years ago, is not today, nowadays. So you have to say, aquel día, la persona dijo hoy, pero cuando reportamos, él dijo que aquel día, that day, here becomes there, except that the person spoke in the same place where you are reporting now. But in the exam, you always change here for there. This for that. This week, that week. See that? Tomorrow, the following day, or the next day. Two possibilities with tomorrow. Next week, the following week, or the next week. Yesterday becomes the previous day or the day before. Two possibilities. Ago, for example, two weeks ago becomes previously or before, 2 weeks before. 2 weeks ago, and he said that 2 weeks before. Now, 2 days ago, 2 days previously, or 2 days before. Tonight becomes that night. Last Saturday, for example, last Saturday or last Monday, but last becomes the previous. In this case, the previous Saturday. It can be also the Saturday before. Observe now with next. Next Saturday becomes the following Saturday, the next Saturday, the Saturday after, that Saturday. But in general, it is the following Saturday, right? It is what we use the most. And now let's see verbs that you have at the bottom of the paper. Tell. Tell plus personal object. Important. That's the difference between tell and say. Because tell and say in Spanish are the same. Es el verbo decir. But you have to tell a quién and you say qué. Right? Si yo con say quiero decir a quién se lo digo, tengo que poner un to. Miren la diferencia. He told me. He said to me. See that? Be careful with that. Observe the examples. We tell somebody. For example, Tina told me to phone her. Told me, right? My sister told us. You need that, us. Tienen que decir a quién. Told us y después qué. Not to water her up in the morning. Not to wake her up in the morning. Now with say to object. He never said that to me. When you are reporting, he said he was exhausted. Fíjense que aquí no han dicho a quién. Tom said he had done it. No dice a quién. Tom dijo que él lo había hecho, pero no a quién. Si quiere decir a quién es mejor. Tony told, por ejemplo, a nosotros, told us he had done it. Ask, object plus infinitive. Es cuando queremos hacer una solicitud, es pedir. Ask a quién y después qué cosa en infinitivo. Me pidió a mí que estudiara. She asked me, y ahora el infinitivo, to study. Me pidió que fuera. She asked, ¿a quién? Me, ¿qué cosa? To go, en infinitivo. Observe the example. He asked me to translate it. Cuando es para preguntas, el ask. Porque aquí me estaba haciendo una request, me estaba solicitando que hiciera algo, me estaba pidiendo que hiciera algo, pero también ask puede ser pregunta. Bueno, es lo principal. Bien. Cuando se usa two questions, ask her if she likes tea. Pregúntale a ella si le gusta el té. Okay, good. Well, this is a chart that is going to be very important for you for the exercises that we are going to do now. And we need to do exercises, friends, for logical reasons, because we need to practice. So in your student's book on page number 89, let's go to page 89. We have exercise number 2. Page 89, exercise 2. Let me show you this. Page 89. Exercise 2. Let make it bigger. For questions 1 to 6, complete the second sentence so that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence, using the word given, blah, blah, blah. You know, friends, that this is the Use of English exam part 4. Similar to the homework, similar. I'm going to give you some minutes for you to do it. Observe, there are 6 sentences, right? When you finish, send me a message. Frankie, finished? Anna, finished? Maria, finished. Alex, finished. So let's check this. Last night I saw a fantastic film, said Phil. And you have to use previous. Phil told me that he blank a fantastic film. What did you copy in the space in blank? Previous night he had seen Maria. Previous night he had seen Anna. The same for Frankie. Previous night he had seen for Frankie. And Alex, previous night he has excellent friends. Yes. Phil told me that the previous night he had seen a fantastic film. Number 2, I'll return quite late from the theater tonight, said Elena. And you have to use back. Elena warned me that blank quite late from the theater that night. What did you copy in the space in blank? She would come back for Anna. She would come back for Maria. She would come back, Alex. Frankie, the same. She would come back. Yes, excellent. Elena warned me that she would come back quite late from the theater that night. 3, I won't be late for the show, said Lucy. And you have to use arrive. Lucy promised she blank time for the show. Would arrive in Anna. Would arrive on Alex. Would arrive on Maria. Would arrive on Frankie, boy. Well, both are correct. When I say both, in, on, acceptable. So you can say Lucy promised she would arrive on time, or Lucy promised she would arrive in time, because they don't make a big difference. So very good. 4, you can borrow my camera, Mike, said his father. And you have to use allowed. Mike's father told him he blanked his camera. What? What? Wasn't allowed to borrow, Anna. Only Anna. Wasn't allowed to get, Alex. Wasn't allowed to borrow, Maria. Well, the answer is wasn't allowed to borrow. Very good. Mike's father told him he wasn't allowed to borrow his camera. 5, I know I got several answers wrong in this exercise, Hannah said. You have to use mistakes. Hannah admitted that she blank in the exercise. That she what? That she made several mistakes. Anna had got several mistakes. Frankie had made several mistakes. Maria. Well, very good, friends. Listen, 2 possible answers here. Hannah admitted that she made several mistakes, or Hannah admitted that she had made several mistakes. So two possibilities, past perfect, had made, or simple past, made. But the verb is made, right? Make a mistake, make a mistake, make a mistake. Well, very good. Now 6. I really enjoyed the play. Katie told George. You have to use found. Katie told George that she blank very enjoyable. What? Had found the play, Anna. Had found the play, Alex. Had found the play, Maria, and Frankie Boy had found the play excellent. Katie told George that she had found the play very enjoyable. Exercise 3. Let's go to next exercise. It's a different format, but we continue with the same topic. Exercise 3. Circle this exercise here. Circle the correct form of the verb in italics in each of these sentences from listening part 2. They are, how many? They are 4. They are 4 sentences, right? So you have to circle or underline the correct one. When you finish, send me a little message. Anna, finished? Very good. Because now Anna, Frank, Maria, and Alex finished, so we can check it. It says, anyway, when she was asked, she just refused to even consider, or she just refused even considering it. What do you think is the adequate? Number one for Frank, the first one, to even consider. The first for Maria, similar. Alex, similar. To even consider. Yes, friends, correct. The first one. Correct. Very good. The second, well, he saw his opportunity and offered to go, or, well, he saw his opportunity and offered going on the show himself. The second, the first for Maria, the second for Frankie, to go for Anna, and finished. Well, it is to go, the first. Well, he saw his opportunity and offered to go, offered to. Now, number three, he had to ask the producer, do you have, or he had to ask the producer if they got a spare one at the studio. The second for Alex, if they got Anna, the second, Frank, the second, Maria, the second. Yes, yes, correct, friends. The second is the correct one. Number four, in fact, I don't think we've ever had an encyclopedia in the house, though I suggested to buy one, or I suggested buying one for the occasion. Suggested to, or suggested ing, buying for Anna, the second buying for Frankie, for Maria is the second buying, and Alex the second buying. Yes, correct, friends. You are fantastic in this topic of verbs followed by infinitive or verbs followed by ing. You are doing this very well. We continue with the same topic, right? We continue with ing or infinitive in exercise 4. Observe exercise 4 on the same page. Exercise 4. Complete these sentences by writing the verb in the brackets in the correct form in the gap. For example, number 1, she admitted, the verb is to steal, the watch. And you must remember that after admit, we use gerund, ing. So you have to use she admitted stealing the watch. Continue with the rest. When you finish, send me a message. Anna, finished? Maria finished, Alex finished. Okay, let's check this. Well, you know, in number one, the answer is stealing, and the complete sentence is she admitted stealing the watch. In number two, Susan accused Brian of. When you have a preposition of, in, on, at, it is very easy because after preposition we use always ing. Exactly, Anna. Lying. For Anna, the answer is lying. And for the rest of the class, yes, Alex, very good. Lying. Yes, lying, because you have of. Very good, Maria. The same. Yes, friends. Now let's go to 3. Mark's mother agreed. Buying or to buy? To buy, Anna, to buy, Maria, to buy, Alex. Yes, to buy. Number 4, the children apologized for what? Breaking, Anna. And the break off, Alex, for breaking, Maria. Yes, the answer is apologize for breaking. For is a preposition. You have to use ing. For breaking the window. Peter has invited me visiting or to visit him. What's your opinion? To visit Anna, to visit Alex, to visit Maria. Very good. To visit him in Switzerland this summer. 6. Ivan persuaded his mother buying or to buy a new bike. To buy Anna, to buy Alex, to buy Maria. Excellent. Now, 7. Karen has promised to visit or visited me after the summer. What's your opinion in number 7? To visit Alex, to visit Maria, and to visit Anna. Yes. 8. I would recommend installing or to install new computers in the office. What's your opinion? Installing for Anna. And Maria, the same, installing. And Alex, installing. Yes, very good. 9. Can I remind everyone sending, or can I remind everyone to send me an email if blah, blah, blah? To send Maria, to send Anna, and to send Alex. Number 10. Martin warned me not using or not to use the machine. Not to use Alex, not to use Anna. And Maria, not to use. Very good. We finished this problem, and I am very satisfied because in the majority of the cases you did it excellently. Let's go to 5. More difficult. Exercise 5, if you observe, is similar to exercise number 2 in the format. This is use of English part 4 in your exams, similar to number 2. Number 5, you have to complete the sentence using between 2 minimum, 5 maximum words. Let's do it, friends. This exercise 5 that you have here on the same page. And when you finish, send me a message. Alex finished? And Anna? Maria finished? Okay, well, let's check this. Pablo's friend advised him to see the film. Check the answer, please, everybody. If you have a different answer, tell me, because maybe your answer is right. I repeat, according to Cambridge, the answer should be Pablo's friend advised him to see the film. In number 2, Maria suggested going swimming that afternoon. I repeat, Marie suggested going swimming that afternoon. Check it out. In number 3, my father told me to switch off the light when I went to bed. I repeat, my father told me to switch off the light when I went to bed. Number 4, Sylvia reminded Natasha to post the letter. I repeat, Sylvia reminded Natasha to post the letter. Number 5, our teacher accused us of not taking any notice of him. I repeat, our teacher accused us of not taking any notice of him. And 6, Paola promised to do her best, to pass the exam. Paola promised to do her best to pass the exam. Check your answers, because these are the perfect answers. But if you have any question, ask me now. If everything is okay, we are going to do now the vocabulary and grammar of this unit number 8 that you have on page number 95. So let's go to page 95 and see what is happening on that page. The vocabulary. This is the vocabulary that we practice in unit number 8, and they are going to evaluate it in this format. You have to select A, B, C, or D. Number 1, for example, the flying display. Well, a flying display es ese show de aviones que hacen piruetas en el aire. Eso es un flying display. No sé cómo será un show, no sé cómo se dirá en España. Well, pero en inglés decimos un flying display. The flying display, fíjense que como quiera que sea, esto es un evento deportivo, right? The flying display attracted about 50,000 despite the rain. And now you have to select if it is the public, because 50,000 what? 50,000 public, 50,000 assistants, 50,000 spectators, or 50,000 audience. Yes, very good, Anna. Yes, Maria, very good, because it is a sport event. So it is spectators. Excellent. That is the idea. Continue with the rest, friends. And remember, in reality, what we are doing is practicing for the exam that you are having next week on Friday. Right? So please put some interest in this exercise. When you finish, send me a message. Well, Anna finished very fast. And Alex finished and Maria finished. Very good. Let's do this. Well, friends, imagine that in number one, as you said before, is letter C. But let's analyze number two. As a police officer, I get a lot of questions from members of the people, public, audience, spectators, A, B, C, or D. What is your answer in number two? Well, for Anna is letter B, for Maria is letter B, for Alex is letter B. Yes, public is the answer. Very good. During the musical, this is number three, right? During the musical, the audience, spectators, public, or attendants, what did you select in number three? A, Maria, and Alex A, and Anna A. Yes, audience is the answer. Four, British actress Amanda Hazlitt gave a super what? Play, act, performance, acting. Letter C for Anna, and for Alex C, and for Maria C, and performance, letter C is the adequate answer. Good. Five, if you are interested in a career in acting, playing, performance, or stage, what's your opinion? Anna A, Alex A, and Maria A. Acting, yes. Very good, friends. Six, that play is much better on the theater play scene stage than in the film version. What do you think it is? D for Maria, D for Anna, and for Alex is letter D. Excellent, excellent. Seven, Vera is thinking of pursuing a work, job, career, position. What is the collocation with pursuing? Letter C for Maria, letter C for Alex and Anna. Yes, pursuing a career. Eight, it's more important to do a job you enjoy than one where you win, earn, gain, pay. Letter B for Alex, letter B for Anna, letter B for Maria. Yes, earn a lot of money. Friends, no problem with the vocabulary in unit number 8. I'm really satisfied. Let's go to the grammar. Grammar. Because here in this grammar, in this unit, we study the connectors of contrast, etc. So you have to use in the blanks, although, despite, even though, however, in spite of, whereas, and while. Please, please, before you fill in the blanks, try to check the characteristic of these connectors, because they don't admit everything after then. Sometimes they admit a complete sentence, but sometimes they admit only ing, or remember that, and when you finish, please send me a message. Maria finished. Alex finished. Very good. And now Anna finished, so we can check this. Well, in number one, what do you think is the adequate connector? Do you have an answer for number one? Well, for Alex, in spite of, for Anna, even though, for Maria, although. But analyze the sentence. Here we have two options, two possibilities. Although, even though. I was analyzing in spite of Alex's answer, but it is not possible to use in spite of. It doesn't make a sense, in spite of. Eva wanted to. No, no. Normally we have in spite of, and normally we have an ing. In spite of doing this, she did the other thing. Or in spite of you, something like that. But wanted, Eva wanted, no. Although Eva wanted to pursue a career, or even though Eva wanted to pursue a career. So the options are although or even though. Now, in number two, Max gave a wonderful performance in the school concert. His headache, a phrase, a noun phrase. What is the option in number two for you? Despite for Maria. Spite of or despite Anna. And Alex, despite. Yes, it can be despite or in. The in is important, Anna. In spite of. Two possibilities here. In spite of or despite. In Spanish, a pesar de. Now, number three. Blank. Jason dreams of being a footballer. Eva wants to work in the theater. So you see different things. He wants to be a footballer and she wants to work in the theater. Whereas or while for Anna, while for Alex, while for Maria. Yes, yes. While or whereas. Number 4, blank not being ing, not being very talented. She became a highly successful Hollywood star. Sorry. What is the answer here in number 4? What is the connector? In spite of for Maria, in spite of or despite Anna and Alex. Despite, yes, yes. Despite or in spite of, as Anna said. 5, they spend millions on the film, period, blank, comma. Look at the punctuation, period, blank, and comma. Not many people were interested in blah, blah, blah. What is the connector here? However, Anna, however, Alex, and however, Maria. Excellent, excellent. Number 6, I enjoy watching documentaries. My brother prefers soap operas. See the contradiction. So what is the connector? Two possibilities. Yes, Anna. Whereas or while. Yes or no, friends? While for Alex and for Maria is while. Yes, yes. While or whereas. Now, number 7, he insisted on playing loud music. Blank. It was nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. Connector. Although for Anna and for Maria is although for Alex. Yes, yes. It can be although or even though. But although is perfect. 8, people of all ages go to rock concerts. Blank. Classical music concerts are mainly attended by people over 50. What is the connector? Whereas for Anna, whereas for Maria, and while for Alex. Yes, while or whereas because they are synonyms. Excellent, excellent, really. The most difficult exercise and the final one is exercise number 3. Again, you see, practicing for the exam, use of English part 4, the most difficult moment of use of English examination. You have to fill in the blanks, right? And they are 6 sentences. Every answer has a value of 2 marks. When you finish this exercise, number 3, please send me a message. Well, Alex finished. Anna finished. Good, and Maria finished, so we can check this. Well, although it was dangerous, she went swimming, and now you have to write something very, very similar with all the problems, all the problems. What problems? That you have to use the, and that you have a limit of words, the minimum 2, the maximum 5, so you have to keep that in mind. In spite what? Of the danger, Anna, of the danger, Alex and Maria, of the danger. Excellent, friends, excellent. In spite of the danger, she went swimming. In number 2, you have to use expensive. Although what? Although the tickets were expensive, Alex. The tickets were expensive, Maria. Anna, the price tickets were expensive. Well, the price ticket, no, but the tickets, yes. Although the tickets were expensive, the theater was full. Now 3. He went to work blank well. What did you write in the blank? Despite not feeling, Maria. Despite not feeling, Anna. Despite he didn't feel, Alex. Well, Alex, despite not feeling is the correct answer. Despite not feeling well. Now in number 4, she finds her job enjoyable, blank, low. What did you write in the blank? Even though her salary is, Anna, even though her salary is, Maria, even though the salary is, Alex. Well, the answer is very similar. Even though, but not the Alex, her. Even though her salary is low. 5, Helen admitted, and now I'm going to finish. Right, I'm going to tell you the answer because of the time. Helen admitted that she had slept the whole afternoon. Or, another possibility, Helen admitted that she had been asleep the whole night. Well, in number 6, Martin said he would call at the end of the concert. Would call at the. Yes, that's the answer. And we have to finish because it's 8. Friends, listen to me, Anna, listen to me, Maria, and listen to me, Alex. Friends, next Friday we have an examination. Is this transcendental for your life? No, it's not. Yes. Is this very important that if you don't pass this exam, you are going to die? Nope. But the importance of this exam is that I am trying to prepare you for the real exam, right? I am trying to show you how the real exam is going to be. This time, You are going to be evaluated in listening and in use of English, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. How can you prepare for listening? Difficult to prepare for that, but you can prepare for the use of English, because we have many use of English exercises in the student's book from Unit 1 to Unit 8, and in the workbook from Unit 1 to Unit 8, plus all the use of English exercises extra that I have given you in papers. Please take all these use of English exercises, revise them, study them, and prepare for the exam, right? So if you pass next exam, it means that you are ready for the real exam. Imagine how important it is, not only for you, for your teacher too, because this is my work. So please, I beg you to prepare for the exam next Friday, right? Listening and use of English. Thank you very much, because this class has been exceptional. I am very, very proud of you. See you next Friday. Bye-bye, friends.
Bye.
Thank you, Jerry. See you
Bye.
next Friday.
Bye, friends.